Hello and welcome to part 2 of my June 2013 update. It's only been a few days since I've done part 1, but I have a few titles here, and rather than hold back onto them, I thought I'd get these covered off now. I'm not sure whether I'll show all these titles in this video. Looking to get this to about 15 minutes, so we'll see how we go. The first one is one I received today, and this is a Third Window Films release, and this is For Love's Sake. It's a great little label. They've released a lot of Korean and Japanese films. I've mentioned them before in other videos. Unfortunately, this is region locked. This particular film is Japanese, and not too many of the labels release these kind of films in this country, at least. So it's nice that they pick these ones up. I'd say I recommend any of their releases. If you go to their website, they do have their store open at the moment. I think till the end of summer. It's £5 for DVDs, £10 for Blu-rays, excluding the newer releases such as this, and I think the last release, and also what's due to come out. But very good prices. Highly recommend them. Next one, another title that came today, and this is Lincoln, which has a very nice slipcover. Very simple, bold image on the front. And it's a nice selection of extra features there. Another title with an ultraviolet copy. Looking to probably watch this one with one of the weekends, as it's nearly 2.5 hours long. I'd rather watch it all in one go. That's that one. Next one is one I picked up today in the HMV clearance sale. I went in there the other week. There was absolutely nothing in the sale or anything I wanted. I went back in today to pick up a title which I'll show you in a moment, and they had some at the front of the store. I believe someone's told me there's some at the back as well, so I'll have a look at those tomorrow. This first one is Beautiful Lies, and this is starring Audrey Tautou, and it's got a nice slipcover. This was £3.99, and I don't know if you can see that, the extra features there. Doesn't seem to want to focus. There is a trailer, focus now, an interview and a trailer. There's a slight bit of damage there in the corner. This was the only copy, and as it was £3.99 cheaper than I can get it elsewhere, it's not a problem. There's no guarantees that if I order this online anyway I will get a slipcover. So that one there. Next one is another title I received in the post today. This is Chasing Ice, and this is the first ever Dogwolf Blu-ray release. Although it says DVD on the front. This is the Blu-ray release there. And it's nice to see that they are releasing Blu-rays. Quite a lot of their DVDs anyway. Do like the documentaries they put out. Still, if you want to pick up, just tend to wait for the prices to drop. Some of the other ones I want are out of print now, so I might have to struggle to pick those up. The DVDs come in those cardboard cases. I think I've shown you again ones in previous videos. Unfortunately, they can get damaged in the post, so it's all a potluck whether you get an undamaged one. And these always have a nice selection of extra features on there. Usually, sometimes extra features are longer than the main feature. Hopefully they put some more Blu-rays out. Next title is another one I picked up today in the HMV clearance sale, and this was £5.99 I believe. There was another copy of this with a slipcover, but you saw the beautiful light slipcover, that was only mildly damaged. The slipcover for this one was really badly ripped and damaged, and wasn't much point having it with a slipcover in that condition. I mean, I don't mind slipcovers on releases. I don't go out of my way to have them. Some releases I probably would do, but they tend to be the ones that normally would have slipcovers, even if you went and bought them a year later. So I'd rather not bother having a slipcover rather than having damage run. This is Angel Shares, a film I've been looking to pick up for a while. Price has been putting me off. Not because I don't want to pay a decent price for it, but I think it was about 13-14 quid. And my sort of philosophy is, if I don't pre-order it and I don't get it when this just comes out for that sort of price, and I don't get it for a few months, then I tend to wait for the price to drop. So that one, and that is directed by, I believe, yeah, it's Ken Loach. Next title is the one I went in today to HMV specifically to pick up, and this is A Good Day to Die Hard. This is the latest, the 5th in the Die Hard franchise. It's got a lot of shit put on this film. I haven't watched it myself. It's not the strongest in the series, and it's quite short. If I can find the running time, it's only about 96 minutes. Normally I'd expect them to be about 2 hours. I mean, then if this was 2 hours and they dragged it out even more, then I suppose it's a good job it's turning that short. This has got the extended harder cut, similar to what they did with Taken 2, and seems to be what they're doing now with a lot of these sort of films. Put a lower rated version in the cinema, usually a 12, and then release that with the 15 rated version on Blu-ray, and then they can get more people to see it at the cinema. So you only really get an extra 3 minutes, so a little bit more violence probably, a bit more bad language. I will hold judgment on this till I see it, and I know they're making another one. I did really enjoy the 4th one. Not too keen on the 2nd one. First one clearly is the best of the lot, and the 3rd one's okay. And in terms of Steelbooks, Die Hard 1, or Die Hard, has just been announced, and I think at the moment, I'm sure it's available to pre-order at the moment at Zavvi, a Steelbook of it. Number 2 probably will follow some time down the line. Die Hard 3, Die Hard with a Vengeance, came out as a Play exclusive. That was last year, I think. I've got Die Hard 4 Steelbook, but that's a DVD release. Don't know if there's a Blu-ray Steelbook for that in this country. Don't think there is. So again, hopefully they release one for that. Next one is a title I own on DVD. This is the US import Blu-ray. This is Casanova 70 by Mario Monicelli. DVD I've got of this is on Mr. Bongo, and there's a few of the Mr. Bongo titles which have come out on Blu-ray in America. I'll show you the Mr. Bongo titles in one of my in-depth collection videos. I've got this because I wanted it on Blu-ray. I'll keep the DVD because I am collecting the Mr. Bongo range as well. And they've only put out 2 Blu-rays, or put out 1. And there's 1 more to follow. Not sure how this compares to the DVD release of that one in terms of special features, but it's got some on here. And this is from Kino, who release a lot of great films. They released the Buster Keaton films, they've released some of the titles which Arrow Video released, some of the horror films, and some of the titles that Artificial Eye have released, and some of those Mr. Manga releases, this being one. And quite luckily the slipcase isn't damaged. The way they're packed, they're quite tight in the box. It's not, well, not a box really, it's sort of corrugated cardboard packed around both sides, stuck together, and these can get damaged in transport from America, but this one's okay. But, some more of those I want to get. Just have to wait till there's a price that's decent. Usually that would mean under the £15 customs limit. Next one is a Steelbook, and this is one of two Ben Affleck directed films which have had a Steelbook releases. The other one, which hasn't come out yet, I'm sure it's been released on Steelbook some form somewhere, is Gone Baby Gone, but this is The Town, a film I've only watched, I think it was this year or end of last year, and this has only got the extended cut rather than having both cuts on there, which is on the standard Blu-ray. I haven't checked that out myself, but I've read comments to indicate that is the case. And I think this is the only Steelbook release with the extended cut on. The only slight downside with this is the border on the right hand side, the border they have to put on so they can emboss the title and the things. The border is on the right hand side almost flat, so apparently they're all like that. So I'll sort of just degrade the quality a bit, but again, these only little minor things. It's not as if there's a scratch on the front. And there's the age ratings, which are stickers on the case, which I haven't actually taken off yet. I normally would do that, so I'll take those off. And there's a J card there. Next one is another Steelbook. This is Black Swan. I would have put this in the was it June? Yeah, I think it would have been this month's part one, but I received this and there was a scratch on the back, so this is Black Swan. Already own this on Blu-ray, but wanted the Steelbook, and it's nice artwork there. I've got some postcards I got from HMV Pure Points reward scheme a while back with similar designs on. I think that might have been one of these. Again, it's embossed and nice back. I'm glad this wasn't scratched, this one. Bit of a pain with Zavvi returns. You have to email them to get a returns authorization number, then post it back. And that can take a couple of days. At least with Amazon, you just print the label off and send it back. So I've not watched this yet. So again, got this as one of the titles I'm going to watch this month. Next one was another title that I had to get replaced, and this is Star Trek number 11, the one before the current one, Into Darkness. This is the Zavvi exclusive black cover one, as opposed to the one I showed previously, the white one, which was a reshoot of the Play one. The artwork Play one we used was the white one. The only thing is, this has got, like that one disc in there, hasn't got the extra features. I'm trying to pick that one up somewhere, not the Steelbook, the normal Blu-ray release. Not having much luck. And again, there's age ratings on there, are stickers, and I need to take those off as well. And very basic special features on here. It's commentary and some BD Live stuff, which is okay, but if you haven't got a internet enabled Blu-ray player, or you're not using a PS3, then they're not much useful. And I'm not sure how much there is on this BD Live thing for this, but it's not necessarily going to be watching again and again anyway. Next one is the other Ben Affleck title, and this is Argo, the current film by him, and the one that won the Oscar for Best Picture. And this one is slightly annoying because it only came out a couple of months ago. I'd ordered that from Amazon, not expecting a Steelbook, and then Zavvi come along and release a Steelbook. So I wouldn't have bought that other one had I known, and it was too late to send it back. Been over the allocated 30-day period. And this has got both cuts on here, theatrical and the extended, and a nice selection of extra features. Not sure how much the extra features are on there, what the running time is, but not too bad. Don't necessarily get the chance to watch these because I'd rather be watching films, but I do sometimes watch some of these extra features. And you got a whole extra 9 minutes on the extended cuts. And this is Warner Brothers 90th anniversary. They did release some Steelbooks earlier in the year, which I showed you. Things like Grand Hotel, Gone with the Wind. So, hoping they release a few more Steelbooks this year. Not necessarily newer titles, but some of the older ones as well. Preferably ones that haven't already been released, as I'd rather not be double dipping. But we'll see what's announced later this year. Next one is this Ultimate Gangster collection I showed you in the last video. So the one I had originally was damaged inside, and this one came in a jiffy bag, and amazingly, again, the outer box is fine. I was half expecting it to be damaged, but it's not. And the actual sleeve is fine. I'll show you a little bit of this, as I said I would do in the last video. So, got the 4 discs there, Little Caesar. I watched that last night. The reports where we were saying there was missing frames in the print, I could see little things, but nothing too obvious, and nothing that stood out. So it wasn't as bad as I expected. We've got The Public Enemy, Petrified Forest, we've got White Heat, and these are all the same artwork. So you can buy these titles separate. This is a US only release for the box set and the single releases. The single releases have the normal artwork, the same as the DVD that came out originally, and the discs will have the same artwork. These are just artwork to fit in with the set, but the extra features and all that rest of it is the same. And here's the bonus DVD, Public Enemies, the Golden Age of the Gangster film. As I mentioned in the last video, this DVD with this, I was led to believe is region 1 only, and I put it in the computer and it worked, and I tried on my PlayStation 3 and it worked. So it looks as if it's region 0 or region 3, which is good. Because normally with these kind of releases, usually the American ones will have bonus DVD. The DVD doesn't normally work. I know one that didn't, Casablanca. That's got a nice documentary on there anyway, which is on the Blu-ray. DVD is just basically the standard film and whatever's on the disc in terms of extra features. That doesn't work, but what's on that DVD is on the Blu-ray anyway, so that's not a problem. This one, what's on the DVD isn't on any of these Blu-rays, so it's nice that play, and so it's a nice sturdy box. There is another one of these, I can't remember what it's called, it's modern ones. I think there's things like Goodfellas in there. I think the Town might be in there as well, and some other ones. Nothing I need owned. Not going to bother buying it. This one clearly I bought because I like the films in here and I don't own them. The extra feature list on the back is not all the extra features. I've put the discs in and checked them. I know that is the case. And the book with it, this in some pictures looked as if it had more pages, but I think there's only 16 in here or something, or not 16 is there? 32 pages here, and it's got about sort of gangster films and about the films themselves. I'm going to show you this. Some nice images in there as well. So it's a very nice release. Don't tend to get these ones in the UK, or if we do, it seems to be missing something. The Marilyn Monroe one we had was missing a couple of films, although we had it in better packaging. So keep an eye out. I think there's going to be another box set. There's plenty of other films they can include in there. Just do, how many more have I got here? I'll just do one more, then I'll draw this video to a close. This one is a second sight release, and this is The Long Riders. This was going to come out a while back on MGM. Had it on order, got cancelled. Then I was tempted to pick up the US release, but held back because there was other things I wanted. And this has got announced as a second sight release, so I pre-ordered that. I've got the DVD of this anyway, never watched it. DVD is an 18, this is a 15. So I don't presume anything's been cut out of the film, but I just think what's happened is they've reclassified it. And usual sort of packaging. Second sight release, you've got a picture, the text and the bonus features. And again, I don't know how well this is going to show up in the light. Some nice selection of extra features there. About 80 minutes. The DVD didn't have any. There was another Blu-ray listed for MGM for this, with an 18 certificate on the front. Same artwork. But that must have been a mistake by Amazon. So yeah, looking forward to watching that. And there's a load more second sight releases they've announced to come out. One is Possession, which is available to pre-order. Another one is Walter Hill's Streets on Fire, and there's some other Walter Hill films and some other ones. So that's that one. So I'll make that the last one in this video because it's nearly 25 minutes. And I'll probably spend another 10 minutes going through the other ones, but I'll put those in part 3. So I'd like to thank all my subscribers as well. I've had a little rush in the past few days. I've now got over 50. Got 52 the last time I checked, which means the competition is now open officially. And good luck to anyone who enters. I've had no entries so far. Hoping I do get some. Otherwise it's not going to be much of a competition. And I might change the rules slightly. I don't know yet. Depends what interest I've got on there. As in, I might allow some text entries rather than just video. But we'll see how it goes over the next few days. If I do any changes, I'll do a video just to let you know. So, yep, that's all the ones there. I've got a few more coming this week. So, might get another video, part 3, later this week. And then might leave it till the end of the month, depending on what else comes. So as usual, please rate, comment and subscribe. And until my next video, thanks for watching.